Hi, I'm Tank Sr., Tank the Beast Parker's father, and I want to give you a little bit of history about how Tank got into wrestling. So, Tank was playing football about in the 8th grade, and he wanted to go to wrestling, so we went to some indie scenes. His father-son watched wrestling, had a good time. And then I took him to some WWE events, and he started liking wrestling more. Then he said, "Dad, where can I get, training for wrestling?" And I did some research, and I couldn't find anything for kids because he was about 12 or 13 at the time. And luck would have it, an old high school friend was a wrestler, and I knew that. And I ran into him, and I asked him about training for wrestling for kids. And he started a new program at Pure Pro Wrestling in Michigan for training kids. So I brought Tank in, and that's where it all started. We've traveled around. We've been to the School of Morton. We've been here to Jimmy Valiant's school. Tank is now a graduate as of today, and that's a little bit of history about Tank.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Wrestling Live from BWC as the Golden Gladiator makes his return to in-ring action. We are here in Shawsville, Virginia at Pro Wrestling Hall of Famer,
let's get this over with.
The Boogie Woogie Man, Jimmy Valiant's famous camp. And here is the head instructor, the former BWC heavyweight champion, the bearded battle axe Mike Mars, as he's mentoring this newcomer, his student, will have his debut match here at Wrestling Live from BWC. This is Tank the Beast Parker.
Hey, that's how I
Ladies and gentlemen, our next contest. Introducing first, to my right, he hails from Athens, West Virginia. This is the Golden Gladiator, number 6.
Be a little quiet next time, yeah. Shut up.
And his opponent. He represents the great state of Michigan. Ladies and gentlemen, Tank!
And Tank, this kid here, all the way from Michigan, here as a new student under the tutelage and the learning tree of the bearded battle axe Mike Mars, former BWC heavyweight champion, and he locks horns with the Golden Gladiator. And this is his debut here at Wrestling Live from BWC. And we're going to see what Mike Mars' student can do against Golden Gladiator number 6. Referee Rob Smith, the official, collar and elbow tie-up. Golden Gladiator number 6 stomps the foot of the big man Tank, the Beast Parker. Oh, and he smacks him right across the face.
I told you. I don't want to fight this.
He smacks him right across the face, and now... Oh, Tank, has had enough of the disrespect. Big splash. Tank the Beast is setting up for something big. Irish whip. Oh, big clothesline. And this young wrestler here, he is a powerhouse. And we're getting ready to see what he's going to do. Oh, big spear. And that's it. Huge debut, huge win for Tank, the Beast Parker.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner by pinfall, Tank!
Back to you. Yeah!
Hello, I'm Tank, the Beast Parker, and why I wrestle, because I love combat sports, but I liked watching it as a kid, and I've always wanted to do it. And where I want to go is TNA or NWA, my two favorite companies, and maybe WWE afterwards, but those are my two main wrestling companies I want to be in.
Ladies and gentlemen, this matchup here is definitely going to be a clash of the Titans.
Wrong one.
Because Roland Banks will go one-on-one with a man who had a huge successful debut, but he is back here in the BWC. You see Roland Banks making his way to the ring. He is a member of the Statement, and he will go one-on-one with Mike Mars' protege to say,
Get a change.
I'm talking about Frank the Beast Parker as he makes his return to Wrestling Live from BWC. He's been traveling all up and down the East Coast and all over the United States. I've learned a little bit about this young man's background. He is actually related to the very first graduate of Boogie's wrestling camp, Frank the Tank Parker. It's a big inspiration on his wrestling name and his wrestling career, especially here at Boogie's Wrestling Camp. We've heard from his father, Tank Sr. We've heard from a lot of folks about this young man, Tank. He's a very interesting fella here, but he is a powerhouse and he is trying to make a name for himself in the world of professional wrestling. Let's see how he does against one of BWC's former champions, Roland Banks. Roland Banks was a double champion. Roland Banks, I believe, was a former BWC Internet champion and the tag team champion, one half of the tag team champions at the same time with his brother Evan, managed by Bobby O'Neill. These guys are two of the best wrestlers in the Mid-Atlantic, in my opinion. And you see these two big men lock horns. And this is just a test of strength. They're going from pillar to post all the way around the ring. And they finally break it. But this is a clash of the big man here at BWC.
Hit the ropes.
Roland Banks gonna welcome this young and upcoming rising star, Tank the Beast Parker, back here to BWC. He hits the ropes. Oh, and both of these men have ran into a brick wall. Roland Banks, oh, trick play there, but Tank runs right through Roland Banks. He won't fool Tank. And everybody here at BWC making some noise for the big man Tank. Tank calling Roland Banks a chicken. Referee trying to maintain order in this match. He's at 7. Roland Banks, I don't believe, is going to tolerate being called a chicken, so he finally gets in the ring. But he took his precious time. Oh, he's getting back out of the ring. Roland Banks trying to get inside the head of Tank. He's using mind games as an advantage. But I think Tank is getting in the head of Roland Banks by calling him a chicken. Roland Banks, I know for sure, does not like to be called names.
Get it back there.
And now Roland Banks has had enough of the name calling. He's back in the ring. Collar up. Oh, knee right to the midsection. Club across the spine. Roland Banks. And Mike Mars trying to get Roland Banks to lay off for this young student here. Roland Banks and Mike Mars, these men no strangers to competition. Mike Mars in his student's corner. He's mentoring this young fella. So he's watching his back, but there ain't really much Mike Mars can do because Roland Banks is just dogging Tank, beating him in the corner like he stole something, and now Roland Banks is in control of this match. Goes for the splash. Tank, one step ahead of the game here. Oh, a big splash by Tank. What's he gonna do here? Tank setting Roland Banks up for something. Oh, shot to the midsection. He has him in between. Oh, big cannonball splash there. Creative maneuver here by Tank. What's he gonna do? Oh, pulls him out the hard way. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. He's doing whatever he can. And Mike Mars trying to tell Tank to stay on, but Tank, had his back turned at the wrong time, trying to listen to directions. Roland Banks going for that belly to belly. Tank slides his arm under. Big reversal belly to belly. That should be it. Roland Banks still in this thing. These men tearing the house down. And Mike Mars and Tank having worse. Tank trying to figure out what to do to put this man away. Put away Roland Banks. And Mike Mars, Roland Banks clocks Mike Mars. And now Tank starts hammering away on Roland Banks, and Roland fires back. These men are slugging it out, trading shots, going back and forth. Tank goes for the big one. Oh, Roland Banks, nice ring awareness. Mike Mars trying to get Tank to get back in the game. Oh, and Roland Banks. 1, 2, 3, and that's all it takes is 3 seconds to win a match. When Tank least expected it, Roland Banks is here on a modified version of that black hole slam and put Tank out. Big win here for Roland Banks and Mike Mars. Mike Mars down there checking on a student. Let's see what's going to happen here.
What are we doing? My head's running. Listen. You gotta listen to me next time. Pay attention. We've been working on this. You should have had him down. That belly to belly should have been in. Every head. Hey, Ty! Take this for me. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Let's go. We're gonna fix this.
My favorite wrestlers are Dusty Rhodes, Jimmy Valiant, Goldberg, and the Rock and Roll Express. My favorite one I like to watch today or all the bigger guys like me. Otis, Ivar, Big E when he's not injured. All that.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next contest is a match that I thought I would never, ever see. The bearded battle axe will go one-on-one with his own student. A guy that he's been mentoring. And a guy that is grown attached to the bearded battle axe. I guess after Tank's last appearance at Wrestling Live from BWC, the bearded battle axe has grown frustrated with this young wrestler.
Come on, everybody!
And now he wants to teach him some respect. Tank is back.
Come on!
Here in the BWC, and he will go one-on-one with his trainer, his mentor. Yeah! And this right here is the student versus teacher matchup here in the BWC. When Tank signed up for camp, Mike Mars took a special interest in Tank, and you seen in his last match against Roland Banks the frustration that the bearded battle axe showed.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a one-fall matchup with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first to my left, he hails from El Paso, Texas. This is the bearded battle axe, Mike Mars! And his opponent, representing the great state of Michigan, Tank the Beast Parker!
Tank the Beast Parker.
Your referee in charge of the action, referee Nate Allen.
Tank the Beast Parker
You made a mistake last week. Let's fix it.
will go one-on-one with his mentor. You hear what Mike Mars said. You made a mistake, and now it's time to fix it. I guess this, you could consider this a respect match. Like, Mike Mars is going to teach this kid respect, teach this kid the ropes, and they lock horns again. And Mike Mars is a former BWC heavyweight champion. Tank, for the last 2 weeks in a row, has locked horns with BWC champions. And now he's locking horns. Oh, nice arm drag. Nicely done. Tank is really putting this training that Mike Mars has showed him in the works here. He's really, Mike Mars has that chin lock there. And Tank, very impressive with the reversal into the hammer lock into that side headlock. Mike Mars, again, took a special interest in Tank when Tank signed up for camp. So these men have spent hours in the ring training together. And Mike Mars, as he could see himself, his training is paying off, even though now he's hammering away on Tank. Just a second ago, they were going tit for tat, hold for hold. And in the bearded battle axe, the former BWC heavyweight champion, just gets frustrated and starts taking out his anger and aggression again on Tank.
That's why he lost last week.
And now he's letting him know the reason that he lost last week is because he wasn't aggressive enough he didn't capitalize. Oh, and then Tank picked the ankle.
What do you say, Mike?
Now he's working on that leg of Mike Mars. Smart move, but Tank is in a world of pain as the bearded battle axe grabs his ear. Oh, shot right to the midsection. Tank trying to keep it clean here in the bearded battle axe. He's a brawler. You gotta be ready to not only wrestle, you gotta be ready for a fight when you step through those ropes. With the bearded battle axe, Mike Mars, former BWC heavyweight champion. Tank showing his power. Oh, big reversal there. We've seen him do this before. Oh,
that hurt.
Oh, another one. Tank getting ready to go for. I thought he was about to go for the cannonball there. Two big splashes in the corner.
Let's get it back in the ring, Mike. Come on.
Mike Mars slid out the ring to catch his breath. He needed a timeout after Tank about ran through him there in the corner. Oh, and Mike Mars meets Tank in the middle with a thundering forearm, backs him up in the corner. Another headbutt. This is another clash of the Titans here. As Mike Mars goes one-on-one with Tank, the Beast Parker.
Open that fist up. We're working on this. We're dying on this.
And Mike Mars
Come on, Tank.
is
Fight
just
back, man. Fight
brutalizing Tank, the Beast Parker, but
Way to go.
he's telling him this is his lesson. This
Come on, Tank.
is like a training session for Mike Mars. This is what it's like to train with the bearded battle axe. And Tank holding his own in there, hammering away, fighting back, taking Mike Mars to the limit. And Tank, this is the best we've seen him. And this kid has been all up and down the East Coast. He's from the great state of Michigan. Oh, Tank blocks. Oh, Tank with the big blocks there. And both men boot each other in the midsection. He really has been under the learning tree of Mike Mars. As you can see with this striking, both men go down. I didn't know Tank was a striker, but I guess training has paid off for both men. The bearded battle axe versus his own student. It's evenly matched. It's what it seems like.
Get him!
Tank back to his feet. Mike Mars back to his feet. And both men, wobbly legs. Mike Mars with those thundering haymakers, knocking Tank back to the ground. I don't think Tank has much left in the tank, and now Mike Mars starts this grounded pound, this vicious assault, this attack. And referee Nate Allen's trying to maintain control. Cobalt, the Crusader, pulls Mike Mars off of Tank, and this match has been thrown out by the referee. I think Mike Mars lost his cool in there.
Ladies and gentlemen, that match was a no contest.
This is a no contest. Mike Mars versus his student turned into an all-out brawl, all-out fight.
Sorry. Got a lot of hand there. You've been working hard. I didn't mean to do that. We'll fix this, all right? Good job. Okay? But in October, we're really gonna fix this. You got it?